Have you ever encountered someone who just can't seem to stop lying? It can be alarming and unsettling to realize that someone close to you might be a pathological liar. In this video, we will delve into the psyche of these individuals and explore the 10 alarming traits of a pathological liar that you must know. From their inability to accept the truth to their tendency to lie for no apparent reason, we will examine the warning signs that indicate someone may be a pathological liar. Before we begin, make sure to hit the subscribe button so you don't miss out on future videos like this one. Let's get started. Pathological liars often display certain traits that set them apart from individuals who occasionally tell lies. These traits can provide valuable insight into their behavior and help us better understand the motivations behind their actions. By being aware of these traits, you can better protect yourself from falling victim to their deception and manipulation tactics. Here are 10 alarming traits of a pathological liar you must know. Number 1. Lack of remorse or shame. One of the most telling signs of a pathological liar is a lack of remorse or shame. While an ordinary person may feel guilty or bad after lying, a pathological liar does not. They are able to maintain a clear conscience even when caught in their lies. This lack of remorse is due to the fact that pathological liars do not view honesty as a fundamental value. Instead, they prioritize personal gain and self-interest above all else. As a result, they have no qualms about deceiving others as long as it benefits them in some way. For example, a pathological liar may cheat on their spouse without feeling any guilt or shame. When confronted with evidence of their infidelity, they may become angry or defensive, but they will never apologize or admit wrongdoing. This lack of remorse can be extremely frustrating and upsetting to those who have been lied to. But it is important to remember that pathological liars are incapable of feeling remorse. Trying to make them feel guilty or ashamed is pointless and will only lead to further deception. Number 2. Blaming others. Pathological liars often have a tendency to blame others for their own lies. Rather than taking responsibility for their actions, they would rather shift the blame to someone else. This could take the form of accusing someone of putting words in their mouth or claiming that they were coerced into lying. For example, a student who has been caught cheating on an exam may claim that their friend forced them to copy their answers. No matter how much evidence there is against them, pathological liars will never admit to lying. Instead, they will always find someone or something else to blame. This behavior is rooted in their inability to accept the truth and their need to protect their own image. By blaming others, they are able to maintain the illusion that they are innocent victims of circumstance rather than culpable liars. Number 3. Inability to endure boredom. Pathological liars have a low boredom threshold and are constantly seeking new and exciting experiences. This can lead them to engage in risky behaviors such as gambling, substance abuse, and extramarital affairs. When they become bored with these activities, they may resort to lying as a way to escape from reality and create their own fantasy world. For example, a pathological liar may start an affair because they are bored with their marriage. When confronted with evidence of their infidelity, they may become defensive and accuse their partner of being jealous or paranoid. The pathological liar's inability to endure boredom can make them unpredictable and dangerous partners. They are always looking for ways to spice up their lives, and they are willing to go to great lengths to avoid boredom. Number 4. Lack of eye contact. Eye contact is an important aspect of human communication. It allows us to establish trust and rapport with others. However, pathological liars often avoid maintaining eye contact, which can be an alarming trait. A lack of eye contact can signal that the person is being dishonest or deceptive, as it is a common tactic used by liars to avoid detection. Pathological liars may also use other nonverbal cues to deceive, such as fidgeting or avoiding body language. By understanding the importance of eye contact and other nonverbal cues, you can become more adept at recognizing the signs of a pathological liar. Number 5. Change in demeanor. A change in demeanor is another telling sign of a pathological liar. People who lie a lot often become agitated or uncomfortable when confronted with the truth. They may become angry, defensive, or evasive in order to avoid admitting their lies. On the other hand, they may become overly friendly and charming when they are trying to deceive you. Pathological liars may also exhibit changes in their body language or speech patterns when they are lying. By paying attention to changes in a person's demeanor, you can better detect their dishonesty. Number 6. Poor impulse control. Pathological liars often have poor impulse control, which can lead to risky or harmful behavior. They may act without thinking about the consequences of their actions and make decisions that are not in their best interest. This lack of self-control can also manifest as an inability to delay gratification, which can result in engaging in harmful activities such as substance abuse or gambling. Additionally, pathological liars may have difficulty resisting the urge to lie, even when it is not necessary. For example, they may embellish a story to make themselves look better, even though the truth would suffice. Poor impulse control is a significant trait of pathological liars and can cause problems in their personal and professional lives. 7. Condescending. Pathological liars often have a condescending tone when talking to others. They tend to talk down to people and make them feel inferior. This can be a way for the liar to control the conversation and prevent others from exposing their lies. Pathological liars also often use manipulative language to get what they want. They may guilt trip or threaten others in order to get them to do what they want. This condescending tone and manipulative language can be a sign that someone is a pathological liar. Number 8. Grandiosity. Pathological liars often have a grandiose sense of self-importance. They tend to exaggerate their accomplishments and importance to impress others. This can be a way for them to compensate for feelings of inferiority or insecurity. Pathological liars may also believe that they are superior to others and that the rules do not apply to them. This sense of grandiosity can lead to arrogance and entitlement, making it difficult for them to maintain relationships with others. Number 9. Callous. Pathological liars often lack empathy and disregard the feelings of others. They may lie and manipulate others for their own amusement or gain, without considering the emotional impact on their victims. This lack of empathy can also extend to the liar's own relationships, as they may prioritize their own needs and desires above the needs and feelings of their partners, family members, or friends. For example, a pathological liar may cheat on their spouse without remorse or guilt. When confronted, they may become angry or defensive, accusing their partner of being too sensitive or paranoid. Number 10. Always justifying their lies. Another alarming trait of a pathological liar is that they always seem to have a reason or justification for their lies. They rarely, if ever, admit fault or apologize for their actions. Pathological liars are skilled at rationalizing their behavior and twisting the truth to make themselves look innocent. This can be incredibly frustrating and emotionally draining for those around them, who often feel as though they are constantly walking on eggshells around them. Pathological liars can be extremely cunning and manipulative individuals. They are skilled at reading people and knowing what to say to get what they want. They may use charm, charisma, or threats to get others to do their bidding, and often leave their victims feeling confused and manipulated. If you recognize these traits in yourself or someone you know, it is important to seek professional help. Pathological lying is a serious issue that can have a detrimental effect on a person's life and relationships. With the right support and treatment, however, individuals who struggle with pathological lying can learn to recognize their triggers, develop coping mechanisms, and build a support system that helps them stay honest and authentic. We hope that you enjoyed this video and learned something new about pathological liars. If you did, please leave a thumbs up and share it with your friends and family. Don't forget to subscribe for more content like this. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.